but are not the subject of today's video. Perhaps another time. No, today we are looking at a modern update to one of the all-time great anime franchises, Lupin the Third. Lupin the Third is a series I had been passingly familiar with for years, but never properly got into. I had seen the Castle of Cagliostro movie because of Miyazaki, and I had watched the Woman Called Fujiko Mine, but neither of these is really indicative of the television series. I was interested in this most recent season because it's a return to form for Lupin, as he dons his new blue jacket. What immediately jumped out to me was the aesthetic of the series. It evokes this feeling of much older anime. It has this really strong charcoal line work that's from the Fujiko Mine series and gives it a really vibrant color palette. All of your favorite characters are back, and it introduces some new ones as well that gel smoothly with the rest of the cast. These new characters also provide some character arcs that give the episodic capers some cohesion, because if there's one thing the Lupin formula is known for, it's episodic capers. They range from morality plays to world-ending conflicts, but our heroes always turn it around in a clever twist and escape by the skin of their teeth. But what happens if they didn't? After the events of the mid-season climax, Lupin lets himself get captured for the sake of a woman. Expert thief that he is, breaking out of high-security prison is child's play. But Detective Zenigata, his longtime rival in their game of cat and mouse, is there to thwart his every attempt. Zenigata escalates the security of the prison in comedic fashion as Lupin makes a series of easy breakouts, until finally it's just Zenigata guarding Lupin, a steel box, on a rock in the middle of the ocean behind a door that only Zenigata can unlock. Lupin, finally feeling defeated, accepts his fate, refuses to eat, preferring starvation to prolonging his end. Zenigata watches him slowly expire, this great rival that he's been chasing all these years. He becomes frustrated that none of Lupin's allies are coming to save him. He starts having doubts as to if this is what he really wanted. He starts questioning himself, who he is and what his life's purpose is, if not to chase Lupin. But still, he is resolved in his task. Lupin the Third is going to die behind bars. This being the 13th episode of 26, of course Lupin gets out to have more adventures. I won't reveal just how he did, but suffice to say it's one of the best twists of the season. It's an escape that only works because of the long-standing rivalry between these two. Well, that brings a close to day 1 of my 12 days of anime. Leave a comment down below telling me what you thought, and your thoughts on the Lupin franchise as a whole. Stay tuned tomorrow for another revival. Till then.